Welcome to another episode of Selling Life and Annuities. I'm your host, Randy Pierson, Vice President of Life and Annuities for Gord Marketing. And today with me, I've got our Regional Vice President, Ray Parman, and we're excited to talk about a new product offering called Turbo Term. Turbo Term from GTL. And Ray, GTL stands for?
Guaranteed Trust Life.
Guaranteed Trust Life. And, you know, this product, I think, could easily become a game changer for Gord Marketing, for agents watching this video, and most importantly, for their clientele. And why might that be?
Well, the term is instantaneous underwriting decision, immediate decision term. You can apply and have the underwriting decision right then and there in about 10 to 15 minutes with your client.
Yeah, and you know, we have other life products that are instant decision or close to instant decision. But the unique thing about this particular product is that it's term insurance and can be written up to $1 million, but has rates that are competitive with most of the other fully underwritten, competitively priced term carriers out there. I know you've done some analysis on that, Ray, and what did you find?
Yeah, that's what absolutely knocked my socks off, to be honest with you. You know, you got to think about it when you're kind of paying for the convenience, right? You know, to try to get this thing issued right away. And I think that really plays into consumers' buying styles these days as well.
Yeah.
You know, we want it and we want it now. And so we're willing to pay maybe a little bit extra. But in doing some pricing analysis, what they shared with us, I mean, there are scenarios where actually they are top three, and a couple scenarios where they're number one priced out there amongst the other term carriers, which is kind of unheard of. But it's very positive, bodes really well for them. And I think people are going to absolutely love Guaranteed Trust Life. They have a great reputation, been around for 80 years, A+ rated. It's a great product, and I think it's going to be something where you can gain a lot of sales in 2023.
And beyond.
Yeah.
And I really feel like in this particular space, the competitive term market, everybody is battling from that price perspective, right? Who's on top today may not be on top tomorrow. But a differentiator that we've all been anxiously waiting for is a smoother, easier, faster process, right? Nothing worse than writing a $250,000 term case on your next door neighbor, and it takes you 2 months, 2.5 months, God forbid 3 months to get a policy issued. In most instances with this product and this process, agents are not going to experience those types of timeframes between application and policy delivery. So let's talk a little bit about the underwriting process. What does that look like? How are they able to do this with the GTL Turbo Term?
Yeah, so it's an electronic application, as you guys would probably imagine. It's all algorithmic underwriting. You do the app, you answer some questions. It's doing the background work while you're filling it out, and it's able to then produce an underwriting decision as soon as you hit submit. Which is amazing.
So it's going to search the databases like most carriers are out there, right? Look at an MVR,
script check,
absolutely.
just anything and everything like that. So,
but because of the technology that is available out there nowadays, as you just alluded to, it can do it simultaneously while you're completing the application. So when you hit that final button, it's not like it's sent to the carrier for somebody else or some other mechanism to take place. It's going to give you an approval or a decline right there.
Yeah. Well, and to kind of speak to that too, they have this thing dialed in so well that there's a 80% rate that somebody will be approved. Now, this isn't a perfect world that we live in. Somebody may be declined that 20%, but maybe they could pivot to a fully underwritten carrier if need be. So to have an 80%, in my mind, success rate of getting an approval, that's very positive.
Yeah. So just to be clear, once again, what we're saying here is that based on preliminary analysis for this particular product, 8 out of 10 applicants should receive an approval on that instant decision.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, it is important to note that they have different rates, right? You've got preferred rates,
Mm-hmm.
you've got standard rates, and so they could potentially come in standard instead of preferred.
Yeah.
But what we've looked at is from a rate comparison standpoint, whether it's preferred or standard, you're going to be right there in the hunt
Mm-hmm.
with the top 2, 3, 4 carriers out there on the market, fully underwritten carriers on the market.
And that's the other thing that stands out. You know, a lot of other carriers that have gone down this path, either you're standard non-tobacco or your standard tobacco, whereas you have GTL that's actually willing to offer up preferred rates. That's pretty nice.
Absolutely. and we're talking about, we're talking about term insurance here, not permanent. And so you got the standard durations, right? 10-year level, 20-year level, I believe even 30-year level term.
Yes, sir.
And I think I gave it away earlier too. You can get this coverage up to $1 million.
$1 million.
Right?
Yeah, and that's kind of age dependent. But did you know they'll issue out to age 70?
Yeah, that's
They'll
amazing.
do 10-year term in this format.
All the way out to age 70.
Yeah.
And by the way, I do have it on good authority that over time, as this product gets sold more and the carrier has more experience, there's a very strong likelihood that they're going to be increasing that maximum death benefit to larger amounts. I wouldn't be surprised that within a year or two, we're looking at $2+ million of potential coverage, all once again via instant decision. And by the way, lest us forget to mention incredibly competitive compensation.
Yeah.
The agent isn't going to give up comp to sell this immediate instant decision term product. So what that means to me is that the remuneration, right, the reward for the time spent selling this product to the advisor is going to be a much greater ratio, much more rewarding experience.
Oh yeah. Your hourly rate that you're probably trying to base your practice off of is going to grow tremendously with a concept like this.
Yeah. And by the way, I will mention here at the end of this video that it is suitable for remote sales. So in other words, the agent does not have to be face-to-face with the client, and also approved for call center sales. So if you are a part of a call center and you'd like to add this to your portfolio of products, give me a call. We'll be sure and set you up with that. But listen, Ray, we've run out of time. So if an agent wants to get contracted to sell this product, what do they need to do?
They just need to give me a call. We can get you contracted right now. This product, it becomes available November 15th, 2022. So from the time that we're filming this here in the next couple weeks, it will be available in no time. So,
but you can get contracted today.
Right now.
Right.
Yeah, and be ready to hit the ground running with us.
Absolutely. And we would encourage you to do so. So this is going to be the next hot thing. So you want to be on the front end of this sales extravaganza. So be sure to reach out to Ray and he can get you contracted and ready to sell. But unfortunately, we've run out of time for this episode. Do me a favor, and if you feel like you got some value out of this episode of Selling Life and Annuities, please click subscribe at the bottom of the video, as well as the notification bell, so that we can make sure we keep you informed on what's hot, what's new, what's going to impact your practice in a positive way. But for now, I'm Randy Pierson, and for Ray Parman, we'd like to wish you happy selling.